James here. I'm about to make another video. This time I'm going another direction. And I made a couple videos, and I made it in the past about passport bros. And this is going to be another one. And it's going to be a couple of videos. One is called Average Man Unplugged, Soul Travel, and I'm going to then it's another one, Passport Bros, Bit Bro Cast, and I'm going to comment on these videos. And oh shit, whoops, let me go back to that. I don't know what I did. Hold on for a minute. So what I'm doing is you're gonna see how ungrateful these women are, and you're gonna see why or men are leaving. Let's check out the first video. But they don't want men to leave.
Things are tough. I get that.
But
you could stand to be a little more fun. I'm fun. It feels so good to be
particularly,
out. Ashman on one.
I want to hang with Dad.
hold on. Let's go to Average Man's video.
Right, so where you from?
From Brooklyn.
Okay. And there's a stereotype that New York City girls are loud, they in your face, they act like dudes. Would you agree or disagree with that?
I agree.
Okay. So if a man in general, the black community, whether he's from Brooklyn, Chicago, LA, a lot of women in the community might be like that or are like that, right? Now, a lot of dudes called passport bros, they want to go overseas. They feel like in the black community, they want to deal with Latino women who are more feminine, submissive, they cook, they clean. What are your thoughts on that, being a black woman? Men that want to do that. Maybe they don't want to date black women. They want to go overseas and date these type of Latino women. How you feel about that?
I mean, I have been seeing that lately. A lot of black guys is going for like the Caucasian girls and the white girls and stuff like that. But not all black girls is like that. Like there's some decent black girls that know how to cook, that know how to take care of their man, that know how to, I guess, be submissive or whatever to their man. Like it's not always
Really?
like that. I mean, there's a lot of girls that's in New York that I guess they had the experiences with guys and they just like, okay, like I'm just gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna treat them how I want. And a lot of girls nowadays, they just basically using guys either for their money, for a car, for their house, but it's vice versa.
She's telling you the truth.
But, I mean, I honestly
Watch
feel
what I'm saying.
like a guy gonna do what they want to do at the end of the day. But I feel like they should still stick with their black queen because they not all like that.
Bruh,
Ain't nobody got time for this.
what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. New to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. On the road to 100K, man. And y'all know what time it is, man. We gon' cook. Now, somebody just sent me this, and let me just say this, because I want to touch on a few things. First of all, notice she gave you every reason why men are leaving, agreed with it, but you know what? You should overlook all that because not all of us are like that, okay? Where do you see any man putting this kind of content out saying that all black women are like that? Don't worry, I'll wait. See, this is one of the reasons why I always watched Anthony Spade's channel. Shout out to Anthony Spade. If you notice, he always starts off his video saying, I'm not saying this is all women, this is just most women. And the reason why he always had to use that is because he knew women would use this reaction every single time. Well, not all of us are like that, yeah, but deep down, most of y'all are like that. And then you want to say, some of us are willing to do those things, yeah. Y'all are only willing to do those things as if y'all can sit home and not have to do a damn thing. Meanwhile, you got women overseas that are doing all that and they still working. And it ain't because the men want them to work, it's because the women want to work. But they still take care of home because they know that's priority over everything. You win! And that's the problem in our community. y'all wanna talk about being independent, having your own money, but all the requirements that y'all have for a man negates all of that. Walking contradictions. Say it all the time, man. Let's keep it moving.
Okay, so you want these type of men to stick with black women, but you just said that girls are doing what they want to do, and some of them, right? But how much girls do you know that act like that? Like Brooklyn, New York City girls that act like in your face tough. Like, be honest. Is it the majority or not the majority?
I mean, I don't really hang out with girls like that. Like,
That's a red flag right there. That's a red flag right there. Because if you don't hang out with girls like that, who are you hanging out with? A bunch of dudes?
She belongs to the streets.
Because from what I hear about New York chicks, it wouldn't surprise me. So now you want men to stay where they at, stick with the black women, and we got to deal with the fact that y'all don't even get along with other women, so we got to deal with the fact that you got a whole bunch of group of friends that are dudes. When we know damn well all of them gonna want to smash, or they will smash if you gave them the opportunity. Them dudes are just waiting for your man to mess up so they can slide in the back door.
You can't make this shit up.
And y'all need to quit acting like ain't no black people in these other countries. I'm like, do y'all realize the country Brazil alone has more black people than the whole USA? Think about that for a second. Colombia, Venezuela, and other parts of South America have black people there. Africa is 75% black. There's even black people in the Philippines, yo. Y'all need to quit. That's the problem. That's the problem with the black people in our country. They feel so entitled for us to stay here. They act like it ain't other black women in these other countries.
It's stupid.
And you know what? These black women in these other countries, they're raised and brought up to do all these things that men are looking for in women. American black women, however, y'all are not. Y'all are raised to be independent of us, only to turn around and expect a man to do everything for you, only to turn around and give very little in return. And we're supposed to be happy with that just because you got a box.
Get the French toast out of here.
Out of here, man. I'm gonna have to bleep that out, bro. Let's keep it moving.
like, you know, the people that I hang around, since I do model, you know, I hang around like the modeling industry type girls, so we like more calm, laid back. But
Not the cap.
Alright, cool. Because a lot of women in these countries, you know, I interview a lot of them. I even date Latina women also, date black women also. But a lot of them are raised like that. From the youth to cook for your man, clean. You know, their moms taught them to do this. Now you said for these black men to stay with black queens, to compete with these Latina women, what are the black women doing to compete? Like, what are they bringing that would make a man to the table, that would make passport bro not want to go overseas?
Not a damn thing. You want to know what they doing? They over here shaming men, talking down on them, saying they need to do this, do this, do this, and do that. Bro, and I'm going to do a video on this too, man, and this really pissed me off. You got men like Dr. Umar telling black men, no, you need to stay here, you don't need to go to other races, you don't need to do that, and you need to start stepping up and becoming stepfathers to these kids that don't have any children. So instead of holding the women accountable for having kids out of wedlock, he wants to tell men to hold each other accountable and step up and become stepfathers.
How dare you?
Like, dude, stepfathers aren't even respected like they were back in the day. Why the hell would a man sign up for that right now? These women.
And I'm going to interject right here. Yeah, I've heard of Dr. Umar says that, but men like Umar are not in a relationship themselves. So how could they tell you something if they're not practicing themselves? He's not married. He's not in a steady relationship. Because if he did, he wouldn't have to be going online saying that every couple year and a half when it came up, I need 2 queens. I'm about to get married on the anniversary, and he picks 2 women, which is a fake marriage, to come in and they dally up, but it's a put on. And then, you know, there's been stuff in his past he put online that he complained about his baby's mamas, but yet he be trying to give in to the other women. But and he's done that on. He put his own business out there online like that. But anyway, I'm gonna show you what she talked about. Check this video out.
I wanted this space to really reflect
Look what this guy had to put
deliver
with,
in
from
patient
his
care.
woman,
We've
and I'm gonna
always
show you what's
been
gonna happen
at
in the end.
forefront of technology here.
Yolanda, I got this house. It's your job to make it a home. The only thing I ask for you is loyalty and respect. You can't even honor that. You don't make a meal. You don't clean around. All you do is try to get yourself new clothes.
Shout out to Solo Traveler.
Hey, what up? This is your boy, the Solo Traveler ORD, and thanks again for checking out another one of my videos. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell while you're right here. Appreciate all the support. Don't forget to leave a comment so we can have a Discord about what's going on in this video that I'm creating. So, back with another video review. This time I actually have two videos for us. These are going to be pretty entertaining. One of these videos might be fake, but you just never know. And then the second one is actually a pretty interesting one, because it appears that a lot of brothers in the States, they're calling it quits dealing with the women. Makes it look like they're getting tired of all the shenanigans that's been going on, from taking women out on dates and they try to ditch on us, or to just the craziness that goes on in relationships. So let's go ahead and jump into the first video, and let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on.
How the hell do you invite me on a date and don't pay for my food?
Really? You put the phone out?
Yeah, I put my phone out.
What's taking so bad?
If you invite somebody, don't y'all expect them to pay for your food? You invite me.
Don't you expect, like, I don't pay for women if I can't touch them. Y'all look like y'all think you should pretty up with this cash in my money.
The point of the date is to get to know each other.
We didn't know each other. I'm gonna eat, pay for your food, I pay for my own food, right?
That wasn't right. When you invited me on a date, I expected you to pay. I don't have any money, and I told you that. You still gonna sit here and eat in front of me?
You gotta laugh at this, because here's the thing: a lot of women do this stuff too. And here's the funny thing about it: is the fact that these women run around saying that they're independent, that they have money, they don't need a guy for anything. But then we go on a date, oh, they want you to pay for everything. And I find it very funny that all of a sudden she don't have any money. It's a problem. Although he invited her on a date. I mean, you gotta look at this. Modern women, what do you really want? Do you want the 50-50? Do you want the whole feminism stuff, or do you want to be traditional? You can't just flip it on brothers at any moment. So you can tell this guy, he had enough. I would suggest him to go get his passport and start looking at other.
I thought you was gonna pay. You invited me. I didn't make plans. You made plans. You should have the money.
No, you said we should go out to eat.
That's okay. Cool.
No.
We're going out to eat.
No. But who slid in DMs?
That's fine.
You wanted me. Am I wrong? Am I right or
I'm
wrong?
just tired of you, bro. I'm
No.
saying you, bro. You're trying to use big money.
But you put me in the same category as them.
How dare you?
I thought you was playing at first, but you're really not gonna buy me no food. And you're really not gonna take me home. You want me to sit here and stare at you while you eat?
Damn.
No, you having dinner. I'm sitting here looking stupid.
I love the attitude out of him. Like, he's not even phased of what she's talking about. He said, you gonna keep doing his thing, enjoying his food. Treating her like whatever. I like that.
You got nobody that can catch up your swing?
No, you. That's why I'm here with you. You ain't got no money?
You coming over tonight?
If you don't have no money, you should be going on dates.
Are you coming over tonight?
If you don't have any money, you should be.
Let's be clear. It's just like
Why do I want to? No. Why should I go to your house on the first date?
Hold on. I gotta stop right there, because he said if you don't have any money, you should be going on dates. Why is she on the date? She says she has no money. Look at this.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we're gonna think about that.
It's the first date.
She want to talk to you, right? asked you what I asked you. I said, can we hang out later? You're like, no, I'm gonna go home. I'm a little sleepy, right? You said you're tired, right?
Right, I just want to eat.
But you're not too tired to eat.
No.
You're not too tired to spend my money.
No.
Okay. Why can't you just like come over there?
What do you want me to come over
I can get you whatever you want. You want to come over?
Come over for what?
What you think?
No, I don't want to do that. This is the first date. Maybe the second date. Maybe the third day. I don't want to come to your house on the first date. What else like? I mean, you already called me.
I ain't call you. This thing good though. This is just right. I'll get you some.
Good buddy.
I got money to buy me steak, corn, everything.
You could have at least took me home and came back by yourself.
Right, you said you were going to go out to eat. I thought you had some money. That's the problem, man. It's a problem with y'all, man. Y'all think that y'all greedy. Y'all can get the world and just use.
Have this conversation by yourself. You can have this conversation by yourself.
Yo, she's too hurt. She mad at the fact that he ain't gonna spend no money on her. And that spot don't even look like a high class spot. I mean, come on, she got the $15 to $20 to pay for her meal. I mean, I'm just saying, like we said, you know, a lot of women, they said that they want feminism, they want to be equal, they want to be, you know, having the money just like men and so forth. But when it comes down to paying the bills, it's a problem. Doesn't make any sense. But let's go move on to the next video. This next video is actually it's pretty interesting. You know, so we're gonna jump into it. We're gonna see exactly what was going on.
Hello. No, I'm gonna make a real show. What money? The money I have is for us. For us. I thought you loved me. That's why I proposed to you. That's why you got that ring on your finger. In fact, I don't even see it on your finger. What you do with that? Huh? Huh? You sending them money without the ring on your finger so you can feel single? Or feel like you ain't doing nothing wrong, Yolanda? Talk to me, because I talk back.
No, because I'm not.
No, you finna do this. You finna do this. You wrong for what you've been doing.
Never here with me.
I'm always here to make this house.
For the time.
Yolanda, I got this house. It's your job to make it a home. The only thing I ask for you is loyalty and respect. You can't even honor that. You don't make a meal. You don't play around. All you do is try to get yourself new
Care. You knew that I didn't cook. You knew I didn't do none of that homemaking.
You're doing TikTok all the time. This is
What
why
we
you can't do a
talking
meal.
about right now, though? So what's the problem with me helping a friend?
The problem is you could have came to me first of all for taking $300 a week out of my account to
Yeah.
send you someone who's locked up.
Right.
No one that's going to be out of jail to come here, love you, hold you, touch you. That's my job,
No
woman.
question. Honestly.
What you mean? What is? Yolanda, you
And
said
I
this man
really
is
don't
locked
care.
up.
You might as well cut the camera off.
No, the camera's staying on.
I'm not going
Listen, Listen, America, this is what it looks like with a young black man trying to do right. Statistics, and now what am I happening with my life? It's all going bad right now. Do you see what this is? Save them. I was trying to be righteous. That's what I was trying to be. I was trying to be a man of God. But I see you about my house. Yeah. Get your about my house. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Your name ain't on nothing. Except for what? Some fingernail pop.
Oh my God. I wish he was able to continue going in on that whole situation, but yo, just to see that stuff, yo, she don't cook, she don't clean. I mean, this might be fake, I don't know, but here's the thing, this is way too real.
Yeah.
The sad thing is a lot of relationships are just like this.
Yeah.
So you can kind of believe that it's real. So and it's sad that she don't cook, she don't clean, she don't do nothing. You know, she's just there. And he purchasing food, spending a lot of money on her. That is a waste. You know, that's a woman he needs to get rid of ASAP.
Yeah.
The sad thing is, here's the sad thing. Just like the old boy that's actually in jail, he ain't doing nothing and he's receiving money from her. She would actually treat him better than the man that's actually taking care of her. This is what you get in the States. With a lot of the stuff.
I'm gonna leave it right there, but this is why some men are leaving. Because of they run the women that do stupid crap like this. And
Right, so where you from?
From Brooklyn.
Okay.
He doesn't have an answer, bro. They don't.
No.
Because all they can do is shame us, because deep down they know they can't compete. Because they don't want to do all these things that these other women are doing. That's why they losing, bro.
You lose.
That's why they get mad. That's why they're over here going on Fox News, trying to put all kind of rhetoric out there on Austin Hollow. Oh, and trust me, don't worry, you guys. That reaction is coming. It's coming. Let's keep it moving.
Oh, what they can do to compete against it.
Not a damn
If
thing.
you tell a girl learn how to cook or whatever, she might say, let's get Uber Eats.
Right.
If you tell her be more submissive, she'd be like, you weak, you ain't strong enough for strong black women. So are black women willing to change to compete with these women? No.
I would say some would, but I wouldn't say all.
So,
Because not all women care to change.
so they don't care to change, but you feel like these guys should still stay, even though the women don't care to change.
I mean, if you're trying to say like the environment, like okay, they don't want to be in this environment because they feel like all women or the black women in that area. I mean, I honestly feel like they should stay. But if they feel like they head is like, okay, yeah, nah, I want something different, I want to change, then fine.
Copy. Right.
That was pathetic.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think she was hedging. This just goes to show you, women are never gonna hold each other accountable like they expect men to hold each other accountable. And this is one of the things that really pisses me off about modern women. Because they always say men need to hold each other accountable, but they don't do the same amongst each other. Now, why do I bring that up? The reason why I bring that up is because if you're gonna hold men to a higher standard than you hold your own gender, how the are you the prize? If you're gonna hold men to a higher standard than you hold your own gender, why the hell should a man pedestalize you? If you're gonna hold men to a higher standard than you do your own gender, and you're not willing to do anything that man wants or requires to have a long-term relationship and something serious, why should that man be bothered? This seems to be coming from a place of selfishness. To be honest with you guys, I'm kind of getting sick and tired of it, because I'm seeing women from other cultures, other countries, welcoming us with open arms, and the things that we want from our own women in our own country, we don't even have to ask for these things from women in these other countries. They just do it because they're brought up that way. Meanwhile, these women over here want you to jump through hoops just to get the box. And then all the other things these foreign women are doing for you, they don't want to do it. But I had to put in way more effort just to get the box over here. I'm like, and most of y'all are already screwing somebody in the first place. Which is another reason why men don't want to date over here. Y'all want men, y'all want this is how ass backwards they are. They want the good men, solid dudes, to spend their money, court them, take them out, pay for everything. Meanwhile, Pookie and Ray Ray smashing and he ain't spent a dime, he ain't took her
Did I
out,
just show
he
you
ain't
the
even went
video?
out in public.
Remember I just showed you
The
that?
only time he pop up is after midnight. Meanwhile, I'm over here taking you out looking like a fool because I done paid for dinner and you done took your home box, you done took your to-go home box to your dude and he eating it. And then clapping them cheeks afterwards.
Like that
Meanwhile,
video.
I'm sitting at home looking like a dumbass. And because of the way y'all move, men have to date like that over here. That's why men don't want to date over here anymore. Because it's too hit or miss. At least in these other countries, the women don't act like that. I constantly keep getting told how, yo, if they're not interested, they're either gonna flake on you or they're just gonna tell you they're not interested. Over here, you can take a woman on 7, 8, 9, 10 dates and she's gonna string it along. I'm like, as long as you keep pushing, all the whole time she's smashing somebody else, but then they wanna say, and then when women say, oh, you need to apply pressure, that's why men are not applying pressure. Because the more a man applies pressure, the more thirsty you look in a woman's eyes. And then, why these men are giving out minimum effort? Because those are the men that are screwing all the women. That's why. You want things to change? Change yourself. Let me know what y'all thought about this, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe.
Do you think this is what direction it's about to go? It's about to go in this direction. Watch what this next commentator says. He gets the facts and data and everything. Shout out to his channel.
Hold on, I just gotta make sure y'all see me because I just wanna show y'all how much I hate y'all. Dear Passport Bros, free my sisters from the shackles, the grip of the American lifestyle. Leave them alone. Please, I really don't like y'all. I really don't like y'all because the fact that you couldn't find a woman in your own country, a country that has over 200 million people, you couldn't find a woman in your country, so you ran to a third world country where misogynistic rhetoric is played on the daily radio every day.
Gotta give a huge shout out to Moroccan player Ashraf Hakimi. He had no assets under his name. His wife filed for a divorce and discovered that in court, nothing was under his name. Hakimi's wife, after she filed for divorce, she wanted more than half of this man's fortune. Hakimi receives more than €1 million from PSG each month. 80% of this amount is deposited monthly in his mother's account, Mrs. Fatima. Ashraf Hakimi has no properties, cars, or jewelry to his name. Everything Hakimi wants to buy, he asks his mother, who buys it and immediately puts it in her name. So when this chick tried to play this dude, she got a rude awakening. The dude had nothing in his name. This, gentlemen, is how you combat divorce.
La noche y el día. La noche, y físicamente la noche y el día. Uno es muy racial y el otro es blanco y rubio, o sea, nada, la noche y el día. ¿Esos ojazos, alguno de la pequeño un poco?
I find it kind of interesting that when I started typing up on Google countries with lowest rates of divorce, the auto spell typer suggester thingy came up with countries with lowest, and then it filled in lowest rates of heart disease, lowest rates of stroke, lowest rates of cancer, lowest rates of AIDS. And my thinking is, it's like, do they really think that those diseases are the greatest threat to men? Divorce will kill you too. Divorce will kill you. Like I remember when I was a kid, we learned that some species of monkeys or gorillas, it's like they'll die of loneliness. If you leave them alone, they'll just die of loneliness. Yeah, well, divorce can kill men too. And I had to keep on typing and typing and typing in order to get to divorce. I felt that was very strange. So anyway, countries with lowest divorce rates: Vietnam. This is, now, by the way, let's not forget about Vietnam Wingman. I'm going to plug that right after this. Sri Lanka, Peru, St. Vincent, Grenadines, I guess that's the Grenada, Malta, South Africa, Ireland, Guatemala, Venezuela, and Uruguay, which is interesting because I actually know a Guatemalan woman who divorced her husband because she claimed that he was cheating on her. And when I look at the entire situation, I'm like, you really should have tried to work things out. But anyway, that's a story for another time. So yeah, those are the countries with the lowest rates of divorce. Now, one thing you'll probably notice is the Philippines is not in this list. The Philippines does not have legalized divorce. They don't even have it really on the books. Countries with highest divorce rates, look at this: Russia, Belarus, Gibraltar, United States, Moldova, Lithuania, Belgium, Cuba, Czech Republic, Ukraine. I'm amazed that they'd be divorcing their men when they're dodging those hypersonic missiles. But anyway, Switzerland, Bermuda, Jordan, Denmark, San Marino, Finland, Sweden, Costa Rica, Portugal, and Hungary. Those are countries with the highest divorce rates. Now, this may be old, but the bottom line is you get the picture. Divorce rate by state, marriage divorce rates during what? I can't read it. I have to read it on a larger screen. But anyway, yeah, U.S. divorce rates are pretty high. Wait, divorce rate, California counties. Okay, I don't really care about California. In fact, let me get out of here. News. Let's see. Revealing divorce statistics. Forbes, Croatian named country with 7th lowest divorce rate. Wait, these are countries that you are most and least likely to be in a committed relationship. Divorce rate statistics worldwide. Yeah, that looks worth seeing. Okay. Divorce, blah blah blah. Key divorce rate statistics. The most recent statistics show that divorce is on the decline. In 2020, the divorce rate was 2.3 out of 1,000 marriages. This Nevada statistics reveal that remarriage increases divorce risk. The highest rate of divorce per age group falls. I'm looking for countries specifically. The most recent statistics show divorce. Okay. So they got the stat. Divorce show that children of divorce experience higher divorce rates than those with parents who stayed married. Yeah, no shit. Statistics reveal that just over half of single parents were once married. Nearly 1% of same-sex marriages end in divorce, though the statistics are still unsure. Okay, the most common reason cited for divorce is incompatibility. Global divorce rate. Japan experiences the most searches for the term divorce than any other country. Norway is the country with the easiest divorce process. Russia has the highest divorce rate in 2022 over all other countries. Pakistan uses the most complicated divorce process in the world. Guatemala has the lowest divorce rate in the world. United States. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. Guatemala has the lowest divorce rate in the world. And these Guatemalan women, some of them are hot. They're short. A lot of them are like 5'0", but they're hot. United States divorce rate demographics. No, I don't really want to read that. Okay, Maine divorce rate 2020 were 2.4. Yeah, of course, divorce is probably going to be low because there's barely anybody there, and it's a boring state. It's just a boring state. Have you ever been to Maine? Asian men and women have the lowest divorce rates in America. Yeah, no shit. That's the reason why we're trying to get Asian women, because they have the lowest divorce rates as a traditional culture. Why do women initiate divorce? Okay, why is divorce? We've talked about that a lot. Why is divorce rate in America so high? Because of liberal feminism. That's easy. Why does divorce hurt women? This sounds like shame, blame, and explain. Okay, and then there's a conclusion, and then there's something that just popped up that I'm not signing up to. Okay, anything else? Let's see, real quick. Countries with the lowest divorce rates in the world. That's exactly what I was looking for. India, Chile, Colombia, Mexico, and Turkey have the lowest rates of divorce in the world. Now, this right here might actually explain to you why so many passport bros want to go to Colombia. No, I gotta pronounce it right. Colombia. Okay, so India, Chile, Colombia, Mexico, can't say X, can't say S. No. Mexico, Colombia, and Mexico. I'm not going to Mexico under any goddamn, at all, any conditions. They just shot up something and killed like a bunch of people and a king. And there was some black people just like 2 weeks ago, and 2 of them got killed by the cartel, well, a month ago. 2 of them got killed by the cartel, supposedly because some fat woman went down there looking to get a BBL or something like that. She's going to get a Brazilian butt lift. There's no way in hell I'm going to Mexico, okay? Now, Colombia, maybe. I don't know. No. To hell with that. I don't even want to go down there. Those are the post-1980s Reagan narco states. I ain't going down there. Turkey, Istanbul. I could consider going to Istanbul. I would go there. I'd go to Istanbul. I could consider that. People in the U.S. are more likely to divorce when the economy is doing well. Yeah, because that's when she feels she's going to leave you, when you've got the most money. Damn. Let's see, anybody else? India, 1%. Chile, 3%. Chi, le. Chi, le. See, I'm teaching y'all something right here. India and Chile, Colombia, Mexico. Don't go there. That place is dangerous. Turkey. Oh, well, this wedding looks like fun. Okay. That's it? Fuck, I wanted to hear more. Well, see, they don't mention Philippines, but as you saw already, Vietnam was mentioned. Because I'll tell you right now, Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, and Philippines have relatively low divorce rates. Philippines probably doesn't show up because Philippines doesn't have formal divorce. They do, like, in the worst case scenario, like annulments, but that's the worst case. Like if your husband is trying to kill you, or if your wife is literally trying to kill you, that's the worst case scenario. They typically don't do Philippines divorce is extraordinarily rare, but Cambodia divorce is also rare and low. And to quote Bill Clinton when he was talking about abortion, divorce should be safe, legal, and rare. I think divorce should be legal. It's just that it gets overused by people who are like, in many cases untrustworthy themselves and trying to steal your goddamn money. Just like in the last situation. Now, you saw what she said. I'm not making this up. I'm looking for my next victim. I've already got my next victim. She said that, not me. So, any of you strags and feminists who are listening to this and you don't like the fact that we're putting out this information, well, you sent your hate mail and shit to this that chick that got left penniless after she tried her victim to take half of his goddamn soccer money.
These men were telling us that all they had to do was go abroad to find a wife because the American women just couldn't.
The Hopkins experience has basically given me.
Excuse me. Like, did you say us? Us. The passport brothers were talking to, and you. No, child. Stop.
So here's the story. Who are passport bros driving the latest trend in the anti-feminist movement? And this story is written by Sharia Thapa. Sure, you can. No. or something, or Punjabi, because I looked at his little profile and whatnot. It looked like that's what he was. I touched his profile. It's taking a long time to load. I think dailyo.india. Yeah, like this is what he's covering. He's talking about Punjabi hitmaker Diljit Dosanjh. So I'm pretty sure this guy's Indian. So anyway, he says a Passport Bro starter pack. First of all, you see Africa right there in a huge, big red circle with a line through it. Passport Bros are not going to Africa. Now, the first thing you'll get when you got the shame, blame, and explain, and you got the sign language, the shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. You get a lot of women. Oh, well, why not? And then you get you know who else annoys me? Online, you get these pro-blacks, they call themselves, these hoteps. Oh, well, why not? Why don't you go to Africa? Why don't you show pictures of Africa? It's like, well, first of all, Africa is a really big place that, for the most part, like, black men in America really don't want to go to. I know everybody's talking about pilgrimaging there, and Malcolm X in the movie, Spike Lee made the movie, it showed, yeah, let's go to Africa. Most black men don't want to go to Africa. Now, you could try to argue with me and say that that's not true. Oh, that's not true. You don't have any proof of that. Well, yeah, I do have proof of that. It's called ticket sales. You see, when I go out and get my tickets, I've been to Africa once. I went to Seychelles, Africa. Seychelles, Africa is a beautiful island nation right off the coast, but far enough away where you don't have to deal with Somali pirates. Interior Africa, I have no interest whatsoever in going there. Now, yeah, there's plenty of places to go. There's prairies, lions and shit, and Simba, and there's Mufasa and all that. I'm not interested in seeing any of that. As far as the women there, I'm not interested in them. You call what you want. I could care less. But I'm just not interested. Now, take me out of the equation. The vast majority of the Passport Bros, as you can see here, this guy posted pictures. Brazil, Colombia, Dominican Republic. I keep on telling the story about my uncle. My uncle, what? He got married in 2011 to a Dominican woman, 14 years younger than himself. He has a great relationship with her father, great relationship with her mother, and they had been married since 2011. They got 3 kids, and they live rich here in New York. They live rich. So it's a match made in heaven. And she speaks perfect English, because you know how these shame, blame, and explainers, they, oh yeah, well, you're just getting you a third world woman. She don't even speak English. No, she speaks perfect English because she literally works for one of those, you know how you call them, and it's like push 2 for Spanish, it's push 1 for English? Yeah, well, she's the English when it's like nighttime here and you make a call, so she's a call center person. Or was. But bottom line is, that's all besides the point. The bottom line is, he got married. Now let me just say a couple of things about him, because I've been talking about marriage, especially in this next video. He could have married an American woman. He was retired. He had a pension coming in. He had a house all to himself. House all to himself. Black man, pension coming in, house all to himself. Got a $50,000 car, Lincoln MKS, driving around a $56,000 Lincoln, brand fully loaded. He could have gotten an American woman, but he was like, "Fuck that! I don't want no damn American woman." So what did he do? He got the passport. The passport. Flew on down to the Dominican Republic. Man's been married since 2011. Oh yeah, well, she come here, she's there trying to get a green card. Well, by the time she had 2 children, she was swearing in on that Bible for her citizenship. So she didn't need no green card. She has full citizenship. And they're still together. And that was more than 3 years ago. Maybe, what was it, like 4 or 5 years ago? Oh yeah, she did come to get a green card. Well, she had a green card, she's got her citizenship, and they're still together. Is there any other stupid ass argument you want to throw in? Oh, she's trying to get a green card. Oh, she barely speak English. What else can you throw in? Oh, these women are poor. They're unfortunate. They come from villages where their roof flies off when there's strong winds. They don't have water in their village. Anything else? Any stupid shit you want to come up with? Well, bottom line is, I don't have to justify it. Passport bros are winning. So this guy shows Brazil, Colombia, and Dominican Republic. And what is this? It says, him versus the woman he thinks he deserves. Well, guess what? I don't know where he got that photo from. But that him, when I was in Dominican Republic, and mind you, I didn't go down there looking for women, because I was down there to watch the marriage of my uncle. I saw a guy, I swear I can't make this shit up. I saw a guy look just like this, and he had a fine ass Dominican chick and a stroller and a baby in it. From her, obviously. So, this is, and you know, I've heard a couple of people admit to it on the manosphere. The manosphere, which is controlled by just pearly things, who's the queen of it now, since the manosphere is a bunch of disorganized individuals who pop up from under their shell like snails, talk a lot of shit, and they go back under their shell like a snail, and they hide. They hide like roaches when the light comes out. Oh yeah, Pearly is this and Pearly is that, and then they go hide. They scatter, and they go hide. That same manosphere has basically conceded that the passport bros won. They beat the game dudes. The guy, oh, you don't need to go get a passport. You just need game. You need a better mouthpiece. You need a better mouthpiece. The game dudes, the Mac dudes, and these women on TikTok, they all sound the same. Oh, you don't need game. You just need some more game. You don't need game. You need better game. You need to get your mouthpiece. Get your mouthpiece. Gotta get a better mouthpiece. They all sound the same. Bottom line is, I seen dudes just like this with women just like that. In fact, from countries where they don't even do divorce, like the Philippines. So yeah, it's possible. And now they're starting to admit it. The passport bros basically conceded the passport bros have won, because they can't come up with any other solution to deal with the Keishas and the Shaniquas. They've got no other solution. They've got no other solution but to tell you, yeah, well, you should just wife up a single mom and be a cleanup bro. That's what we call stepdads. You should just be a cleanup bro, and you can help out that other man's child. Being a stepdad is like financing another man's organ. But you should do that. You should do that because you're just trying to create a strong. You gotta get a better mouthpiece. That's how they sound. This is what they say. So bottom line is, yeah, passport bros win. The infamous yet all the more relevant, at least for Generation Z.
Well, you think that was something? I just saw this video. Check this out. So when you find a happy black woman with her man, this woman gets criticized for having a happy relationship with a black man in America. This is crazy, man. This is crazy.
Welcome to Wireless Freedom. Enjoy great coverage with fast data speeds and affordable.
If you want to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below. So, as you can clearly see, this is a very beautiful, awesome, melanated couple that you are able to see directly in front of you. But you can see the comment and the reason why I'm doing this video. A woman wrote, "My son is 16. I pray to God some old woman don't come and try to snatch him up. This looks like your child. You look to be in your late 30s. He looks 18. Now, you have a young couple that is here, and they're married. This woman looks great. Whatever age she is, this woman looks great. As Shao Kahn would say, outstanding. they call it when older men date younger women? Grooming. Yes, that's what it is. Grooming. Another person said, damn, she looked like his mama. Another person said, I wasn't going to say it, LOL. Another woman, he looks like her son. Some women are desperate, some are genuine, but to each is his own. Another person, as long as their prefrontal lobe is formed 25 plus, you do, but even then, never liked it, especially the difference in generational mindset is baffling to me. Another one, do what makes you happy, cause I could not. Eventually one day the age gap will show its ugly little head, be it the music, their inconsistency, their lack of funds / mental stability, or that immature demeanor. Hell, even the fact that we can't go to the same events, age limit, 30 plus crowd. Been there, done that, never again. Again, you have women here who have never actually experienced a decent young man with a level head that is actually focused and knows specifically what he wants. All of the women that you are clear cut able to see have had negative experiences or no experiences at all. They're just going off of what they think that they know, not off of their own experience. They're going off of the experiences of other women that they know. Again, not off of their own lived experience, but a shared experience. Right? That's almost to say that a person knows what it's like to be married and they ain't never been married. But due to the shared experience of them, in a sense, being around married people, they feel as though that they are the author. They're able to write a book. They're able to, understand the ins and outs and different things of that nature. Clear cut, that is not the case. But you have a lot of women like that. So the other portion of it, you have another woman that stated, in all honesty, you don't find it a little weird? Like, imagine your child in this situation. I don't know, but congrats though. So you have women out here that want to directly give a backhanded compliment, and you're trying to put certain things on this couple that are not even in existence, right? This couple, from what I was able to understand, they're 6 years apart. But all of the women are, in a sense, trying to put some type of negative label or something rather directly on this couple. This is a happy black couple. Now, mind you, if this was a different ethnicity, if this black woman was married to somebody else, all of these women would be cheering her on.
Mm-hmm.
They would be saying something vastly different.
Mm-hmm.
But the moment in time, they can't say anything negative about him because she's showing him, like, hey, he's a truck driver. She's showing him out there doing yard work, working on a car, giving her foot massages, cooking for her. So the women can't sit up there and say anything negative. So now they got to go to the alternative. Oh, the age. What if this was your child? When you guys, he was born. You were this age and you were this. It's crazy. This is why a lot of people sit up there and say that, you shouldn't, really let people know your happiness, because the moment in time that you do, a lot of individuals out there who are not happy in whatever it is that they're doing, they're going to show up just to try to ruin whatever happiness.
That's true.
These two people who are in the same parameters of age, just a 6-year age difference, which ain't even a lot, they're happy and they're married. I wonder if you were to go through these women's profiles, if you would see if they're happy and married. Because I promise you, if they were happy and married.
I'm gonna stop it right there. Yeah, now you see why. She's the only woman that appreciates her man, a young man. But now you see the other cases, and women are going to lose out. These miserable women are making comments on that last video. Women are getting a certain attitude on the first video, and they're going to lose out. You're going to find a lot of what it is, men. There's going to be a lot of lonely. You're going to see all these attractive women saying, and you ever see a pretty woman and say, damn, why is she single? Now you see why. Because it's something with her, and she can't keep no dude. And there's some women out there that they can get the dude, because guys will probably talk to him. But and you got some guys that probably just want it for all the alternative reasons. Want to get to know him in the bedroom and that's it. But at the same time, you got some women that's stuck in their mind that they know they use their body as an idol to lure men to their own advantage. So this is what it comes down to. And so even if it gets in some that try to make it to the altar, figure out later on that's what it is. But and you see in the one case before the last video, the one guy he put all the stuff in his mom's name. He had that in his name. That's funny. And I mean, good for him too, because that woman probably didn't have no alternative reason to love him. But yeah, and a lot of these entitled women here in other places like America are gonna be single. There's gonna be so many single women, and it ain't gonna be funny. Attractive women. There's gonna be dudes here gonna be scratching their head from other places. Say, what's with all these single American Western women? They're gonna see, because it's like some of the men go like, I'm out of here. And there's a lot of attractive women out there. That some would have kids, but and like he's saying, too many people gonna play stepdaddy. That's true. That's true. But yeah, this is a wake up call. And if the woman watching this video, I hope you're one of the good women that don't when you get a man like this, don't manipulate him, don't use him. And don't think you're gonna get over on him. And if you want these kind of women that are bitter, you don't need to be in a relationship, because all you're doing is making it bad for yourself. And you better watch what kind of men you do that to, because some men don't take it lying down and rolling over, going away. Some men act out. So it's not good to do that. You need it with the wrong man. Some men ain't gonna be just passive about it. Some men will go off, and it's not gonna be pleasant. So yeah, so this is what it is. The past is gonna be an exodus of men. Like I said in other videos, this is the reason why there are exodus of men gonna leave. And women better in the United States, whatever city, town, they better wake up. If they're single, you better wake up. And if you got a good man, you better keep him. Because if when a man gets fed up, that's it. And you dog him out, that's it. He ain't coming back. There's men that made video how women like regretting that. Damn, I let a good man go. So it's something to think about. So it ain't which between your legs and your pretty face ain't gonna do it, honey. It's more than that. That's what the men are saying in 2023. And some of these women haven't really come to realize that. What you used to do 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, you can't do that to men no more. That's what men are getting fed up, getting played. And some have turned their hearts away. So I hope this is a lesson. And if you got a good man, ladies, cook and clean for him. Do what you do to hold down a relationship. That'll be my advice. Alright then, guys. Hope you enjoy this video. Till next time, subscribe. Take care.